You guys ever been there? That's why I had to learn to, I had to learn to chill out. I was like, bro, that's somebody's grandma, bro. I can wait. That's how you practice. If you're impatient in your daily life, you're going to be impatient on the charts. You got to practice in every single decision that you make in a day counts. Every rep counts. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Don't LOL me like you haven't been there. Like you haven't been in that exact same spot. Chart part-time enthusiast summit. Chart journeyman. Chart I kind of tolerate this. Let's see. Said, yeah, let's move on. We're gonna make that work. It all comes down to greed and morals. That's damn right. You have to have a hard line about what you will not do. Okay, I will not sell my soul to take advantage of a bunch of losing traders because I realize that there's a 95% losing rate on these prop firms. You guys know I'm a statistics person. You guys don't think I saw a business model where 99% of customers are degenerate gamblers and just consistently lose, right? And then I can just take advantage of the fact that most traders are losing? Or do I do the impossible? Start a service to basically change that 1% of winners to 3%. Can we get that motherfucker to 5%? Can chart addicts be in every fucking prop firm, you know, doing it big on every prop firm, on every leaderboard, there's chart addicts somewhere on there. That's a tough fucking road and much less profitable and much more work. But guess what? You got a choice. And so for me, it's like, what are you willing to sell your soul for? For me, my soul is not for sale. A lot of the guys who took the prop firm deals, you know what I'm saying? It was the quick cash, it was the short-sightedness, and you know, fool's gold, people. Fool's gold. Not everything that shines is real. Well, now we're officially streaming here on YouTube. Welcome back. If you're tuning back in, and welcome if this is your first live stream. I'm your host, Roy Dunya from Chart Addicts, not Chart Addicts. I don't know why y'all, maybe we should just separate the two words, make it easier for y'all. It's Chart Addicts because Chart Addicts is not a real word. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't sound good. So any rational person would sit there and be like, well, that can't be the real name. Let me sit there and read this again and see if I can make it make sense. But somehow people don't do that. It's Chart Addicts, right? Bro, I'm your biggest fan ever. Met somebody at the airport. Bro, big fan. I love Chart Addicts. But how the fuck you the biggest fan? You don't even know the fucking name. How does that even work? Oh my God. All right, that aside, welcome back. We're going to be talking about Forex news, global macro news, what's happening in the Ukraine, what's happening in the US government, some key updates with the election. I'm here in beautiful Puerto Rico. I'm in the middle of a jungle. Finally have TradingView working again. If you guys are tuning in from the NASDAQ Masterclass, let me know in the comments section how it's going. This has been a good one. I'll be honest. Yesterday's session was crazy. But let me know. So we're going to be going through macro, global news, Forex news, and I'll show you guys, obviously, the live trades that I'm looking at today. And here it is, right in front of you. Wow. We can all go home now. This is the trade I'm watching for NASDAQ. There's two scenarios. Scenario one is we're going to get this rejection. And so this is the first trade that I'll be taking probably in the next 20 minutes, or maybe right after market open. What I'm hoping this thing does is that it wicks up, plays around, and then right at market open, we get this big push to the downside right into our entry zone. And then around 10 a.m., we take this thing all the way up to hell or high water. All right. Preferably high water. And then option two is that the market clears the liquidity from the low of Asia session, the low of London and New York, comes down to retest Asia session from yesterday because that zone has not been retested yet. And that makes me uncomfortable. If that Asia session ain't get tested yet, means it's coming. Just don't. It's just not yet. Okay, so those are option one is that we get entry at 19,990, and then option two is that the market clears all this liquidity here. And then as soon as it breaks back above the Asia lows from yesterday, I'll be buying right at the Asia low with my stop loss right below wherever that wick formed. Make sense? It really doesn't get easier than this. Asia session from yesterday, draw that support, wait for the grab, retest, buy the retest, stops below the wick. Not rocket surgery. I found this trade on my phone driving back from the beach. Right? I was at a stoplight. I pulled out my phone. I saw the 88.6. I sent it to the team, took a screenshot, sent it to the team. And it took about 15 seconds. Easiest strategy in the world. Right? Very valuable gems being dropped in the NASDAQ class. Alan, good to see you. What up, Carlos? What's up, Marshall? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, good to see everybody. Drop a like real quick. Let people know we're live. I know we're here earlier than usual. It's because I'm trying to get on with my day. I'm trying to catch this Model 1 trade and get the flip out. You guys see what I did there? Huh? That's for the YouTube algorithm. They told me, Roy, stop cursing. I talked to a YouTube rep. They said, well, maybe if you tone down the profanity, it would help the traffic and the. I said, lady, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have to say fuck the traffic. All right. I don't know. She was like, well, if you just tone it down. Russia over there being friendly with North Korea. Why they've been doing that? You got BRICS. All right. So you got Brazil, one of the largest economies, one of the largest growing economies in the world. Y'all better start learning Portuguese for real. Mandarin and Portuguese. Stop playing. So we got Brazil, Russia, India. India is the most dominant superpower that no one is paying attention to. All right. Y'all think China is that? No. India is going to be the problem. Right. And then you have China, and then you have BRICS. What's the S? BRICS. Why am I bugging on this? It's not Iran, is it? South Africa? Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, we better stop playing, bro. America better stop fucking around. Stop weaponizing the dollar. That's a tough ass group to beat. The thing is, we defend the dollar militaristically, and we spend more on the military than all those countries combined. Just on a real note. So look, they're obviously friendly. They're all trying to team up. Iran, North Korea, all the countries that have been kicked off of the global payment system. The SWIFT is the global payment system that banks and governments use between each other to send money. So XRP is basically like SWIFT takes a long fucking time. The way that money settlement works is that there's the day that you send it plus a certain amount of days depending on the type of transaction. So the way that we classify transactions in finance is T plus whatever. So if I send you a wire transfer, if I pay the fee, it's T plus 0. So it's same day. So from the day I sent it to you, like Zelle is T plus 0. Next day wires is T plus 1. A check is T plus 3. So like the day that the day that you send in the check from the day that it processes and clears, there's a settlement date. And so the SWIFT payment system is like one of the most essential things, but it's kind of laggy. So being kicked off of that, these guys have to use an alternative system, and that's why they're all teaming up and working together. Because if you can't trade dollars, bro, you got to get your oil, food, resources in somehow. And that's the big problem with sanctions, that you're forcing countries off of your currency right at the time where you're creating beef with them. We're forcing countries to go to another side, and like we should not be doing that. We should be a lot smarter with how we apply these sanctions, especially something like Russia. Russia's out here providing food, water, and energy to Europe. Motherfucker, they're like, what are we doing? All we did was drive the price of oil up, make Putin rich as fuck, and then make sure that he spends all of the money to like rebuild his military, to spend it all in another currency instead of dollars. Imagine we had done all this, tried to deplete Putin, and then forced him to use dollars to buy, to pay for to rebuild his military. But you still win. Walmart is listed on Amazon. Now, you can buy like Walmart stuff on Amazon. Just keep that in mind. So you could, Putin is Walmart, America's Amazon. Yeah, we can have that beef, but you're still on our platform. So they blew the gas pipeline. Bro, that was one of the dumbest strategic mistakes ever. And it's so dumb that I'm thinking some third party group did it to try to frame the US because we can't be that fucking stupid. You understand? There's just no conceivable way that the foreign policy establishment and the intelligence services were that fucking stupid to basically risk World War III, cost all of Europe. Europe is so lucky they didn't have that cold winter that everyone was scared of because they did have an energy shortage. Energy prices were 4 times higher. So thankfully it was warmer than expected and people didn't die. But that was one of the big risks. So fam, one of the dumbest things we've ever done. And then there's two stupid things that have happened in this war that are unexplainable and are sort of being blamed on the US, which is the death of Navalny, which is Putin's direct political opponent who died in prison, and the pipeline, the Nord Stream. Those were both escalations to the point where they really could have escalated this war to World War III. Y'all don't realize that, guys, World War I was started because Archduke Franz Ferdinand got shot by Giuseppe, whatever the fuck his name is. Nobody even fucking knows. Archduke Franz Ferdinand? What country was Archduke Franz Ferdinand the Archduke of? Who can fucking tell me? Men died. 50 million men died. All right, Austria, y'all fucking paid attention in school. Fuck y'all. All right. I was really hoping. All right. Touche. You guys can't see it because it's on the Zoom chat, but we had like 7 responses. I guess everybody knew. Men died for this. And it only took one shot. Now, we live in a different world. 37 people got assassinated in this Mexican election. Can't even make that up. If you put that in a movie, you'd be like, bro, what the fuck kind of stupid movie is this? Like, that's like when John Wick never runs out of bullets. You're like, okay, yeah, sure. But that's real life. That happened. So World War III can only be one small fuck up away. The wrong base getting hit, the wrong general getting hit, somebody's cousin, the wrong person's cousin. Gavrilo Princip, that's his name. And even that's cap. You spelled CIA wrong, Gabriel. It's like, no, joking. That was before the CIA. Yeah, that was the name of the guy. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was acting alone. Said you misspelled FBI. All right. I'm entry point at 9:50. Let's see. Abdon, good to see you. When's the next master class? The last master class of the year is going to be July 14, I believe. Representing all the way from South Africa. That's what I'm talking about. Do you think it's possible to retrace the 19,700? Anything is possible when it comes to trading, yo. That's the first rule of trading, is that anything is possible. Truth be told, we could break all these lows because whenever you have this sort of like consolidation like this, then you have a big push above, there's a good chance that we come all the way down to these lows. So this is a good like higher time frame opportunity, and we could break lower than this. I don't see 700. That's too far. But today, what I'm looking for is this scalp. I'm going to scalp this trade, and then we'll deal with the rest later. I got to run to the restroom before this thing hits entry, so I'll see you guys in just 1 second. All right, I'm back. Right on time too. Let's go. Most unfortunate thing just happened. I tried to splash some water on my face. I'm here washing my hands. I got soap in my eye. I didn't even clear my hands before I fucking splash. I just grab. You guys know the commercials? You just take a whole handful of the water, you splash it. It's supposed to be nice and clean and fucking the whole refreshing. Dude, face fucking a whole fistful of soap just straight in my eye. I'm sitting here, bro. I'm in this bathroom thinking I gotta go. I gotta walk back out there. Like I gotta walk back out there, and that just happened. And so I have to share that with you guys because I'm going through it right now, bro. I'm crying and shit. I should turn on my camera and give you guys a nice sob story. Somebody can clip it, make it look real. Put the music behind it. You guys know that fucking same generic music they put in every YouTube short. Drop one of those, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, make it real. The first couple months I quit my job, I was losing and trading. That's a real story. That really happened, bro. I really quit my job. I was crushing it month after month. You guys got to keep in mind, like 2021, it was wake up and buy every fucking day. I mean, kind of like now, except way cleaner. Every day was Model 1, just straight to TP3 in like 30 minutes. Okay. The second I quit my job, this is fucking August 2021. September, no, August, September, and October, I was getting my ass kicked. Mid-October, I came up, had one of my biggest months, and then November was my biggest month, like up until that point. It's stressful as fuck when you quit your job and you're losing. Because I didn't tell my family. Like that's one of those things where you don't really want to go around telling everybody when you leave your job to be a trader because you're gonna put all this undue pressure. If it doesn't work out, they're like, oh, whoa, whoa, look at Mr. Big Day Trader over here, right? Got to go back and get a job. You never want to have to go back and get the job. So that's why number one, I had to make sure I had put enough money aside. We got 15 minutes till market open, yo. Close only works in horseshoes and hand grenades, not trading. It's close to the zone, but not close enough. I got to see it at least tap or clear it. The funniest part is if you Google his name, he's titled as a revolutionary. That's nuts. Well, then again, bro, one person's terrorist is another person's revolutionary. If we're just gonna be completely honest, it depends on which side you're looking at the glass, which side of the table you're looking at whatever the fuck the saying is. You guys know what I mean, all right? US 30 also has the same setup. Let's do a quick analysis. Let's go around the horn. I have my price alerts, so we should be good to go. What happened with gold? Oh, big surprise. Trade still running. Oh, big surprise. The magnets don't lie. And matter of fact, I just felt this in my, it's got this fucking gut feeling. Second magnet coming in hot. Yeah, this thing's gonna hit 2450. Next stop for gold is 2362. 2362. If we go down to the 30-minute time frame, can we trade the same strategy? The answer is yes. All right. Y'all, this might just be the cleanest trade of all time. I'm not even, I just drew that line. Let's go 786. 2328.4.5. 2328.5 for gold. Oh my God. All right. Option two would be a retest of 2310. You're welcome. You're welcome. Matter of fact, I got to draw this out so we can hit the I told you so. Well, I'd rather keep the bigger markup. All good. Big surprise. UJ still crushing. and about to hit that TP. Magnets, super secret magnet indicator, undefeated, undisputed. My God, how does it get any better than this? Let's see where we're at. Hmm. Ooh, no, keep that one. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Uh, I hate when this happens because they are setting up pretty similar, but US 30 looks like is going to have more of a deep correction. Okay, back down to the 38,500 before it continues. And Nasdaq, I'm kind of just hoping for like a shallow retest. So first step. So these would be the two entries if you're trading this sort of smaller time frame range. Right here. Actually, let's get accurate with it. Okay. All right. So these would be the two entries. Really can't tell you which one it's going to be. So best option is tester and then full entry down here at the 886. Stop loss comfortably below the lows. That's a 1.3 to 1. That's so ugly. One and a half to one. If it comes down to the bottom of the range, probably get away with like a 2.7 or 2.8 to 1. Oh shit. Did we miss the entry on Nez? Oh, dude, Jensen, you got me fucked up. Oh, that is close. Tester going in. I'm gonna pause screen share for a second, and I'll put this up on the simulator too, just so you guys have it in front of you. We're streaming, right? What do you think about GJ and the Bank of Japan, and what are they doing? What they can about interest rates, etc. Why is it still bullish? Let me see. So to be honest, there's really not much the Bank of Japan can do. They keep signaling. All right, I had to just enter the trade, and then I just entered the trade on the simulator as well, just so you guys have a visual in front of you. He said, keeping me alert. Damn, I thought that's what the alert was for, but I think I put it way too high. And then I got to put another alert right here. There it is. Would be a degen. Bigger position. Average entry price gets better because you put the bigger position at the bottom. So the average, your average entry when you scale in is about as good as it can be. Yeah, there really isn't much that the Bank of Japan can do. They started to signal the potential to raise interest rates, but really, here's what I think the Bank of Japan can do is the only playbook they've really got is don't go bankrupt before everyone starts cutting rates. Because if everyone cuts rates, and then relatively you're kind of back in a good, in a better place, and you don't have to do anything drastic. But if everyone keeps rates high around the world, you're talking about 4 to 5% interest rates from all the big central banks. Japan's going to have to make a move at some point. So realistically, I think Japan, the only move they really have is survive for the next year and a half until the global cutting cycle is really underway, which we've already started, by the way. We saw the Bank of Canada and the ECB start cutting rates already. Jerome Powell had a pretty dovish, well, he had a bullish, I mean, he had a hawkish tone, but he was also pretty dovish in terms of the projections of what was it? No, 5.1% interest rates by the end of the year. So basically, he signaled two rate cuts. If the ECB, Bank of Canada, and the US are all cutting rates, then Japan really doesn't have to do much. So yeah, the JPY is monopoly money. It's all bullshit. It's going to keep dropping. And so you can buy GJ, buy UJ, all the rest. Pretty simple stuff here. Not concerned with entering with 8 minutes till market open? No. Because two things are going to happen, Josh. Excuse me. We get a pretty aggressive push down right at market open, in which case I enter another position. Or right at market open, we get immediate TP1. I close the trade, and then it comes back for the retest, in that 30 minutes after market open. So that's kind of the chance I'm taking today. Of course, tester entry is in. So I'll save some ammo for, say, the lows of Asia, which are right here. Okay, so if it comes down between the low of Asia, like this is the optimal zone. So you see 2.7 R to R, halfway in the zone, we're at 3.6. And if it touches the lows, we're at 4.6. Okay, so that's really where I want to be entering. But if we just get that rejection right away, up to TP1, kind of clear that space, then bag the trade. The question is there any news?
It was at 8:30, but that's it.
You know what it was? Was it weekly job claims?
Unemployment, yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. What do we have here? Oh, we have the pound. They dropped their interest rate statement. Okay, so Bank of England, same as the US, not cutting rates. It seems like the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve are the most sensible central banks in the world. But also, the UK and America are uniquely positioned to where like the economies are stronger than, let's say, Europe or Japan. Europe and Japan, the reason they have to cut rates or they have to keep rates low in Japan's case is they have to stimulate the economy because it's that fucking slow. Like it's just it's not moving. So good to see that at least there we go. At least the Bank of England's got some sense. That shouldn't be too big of a mover. Building permits, nothing. Philly manufacturing, no big change on the unemployment claims. Pretty close to target. I think the weekly unemployment claim forecasts are the most accurate data point in the whole world. They're just not a big market mover. All right, we're getting this rejection, but this thing is oh, we got 4 minutes till market open. That's why. We'll give it a second here. The daily is about to flip bearish. Yeah, I could see that. Because I explained on the higher time frames. So right now, this is a scalp opportunity. I'm scalping this thing. So there's a chance that the market comes all the way down or potentially even lower than last week's lows at 890 before we make a full recovery. So what I'm doing is I am trading kind of this scalp So this initial push, it'll likely create a double top here and get stuck. And then if it's going to drop, I believe it'll drop from the double top. All right. We are buying pretty high, but if you guys look at structurally where we are, here's the previous lows of, let's call this London and New York and Asia session. Okay. So yesterday's London session, I guess today's London session, yesterday's Asia session, and then today's Asia session. Relatively relative to this previous area of support, we are low. Okay, this is the ideal area to have bought. This would be a discounted price. Now, if we look at the big picture, when in doubt, zoom out, then yeah, we're still pretty high up because this is the ideal buying zone down here. So I'm scalping, and then there'll be a longer term trade down here. But I'm just trying to be in and out, people. I'm still out here in Puerto Rico. I got a lot of work to do. We're organizing a free seminar / meet and greet here in Puerto Rico. So put a Puerto Rican flag or something in the chats if you guys are here in PR. All right, 1 minute till market open. Hold the line, people. Hold the line. Not concerned about entering, keeping me alert. Because I wish I was in PR. That works. So is your chart even moving? I don't see price moving. Oh, that might have been earlier when I paused my screen, but let it load up, man. Is it true they're replacing the worst performing company on the US 30 with NVIDIA? I don't think so. I mean, they might be, but I believe NVIDIA is on the NASDAQ. It's listed on the NASDAQ. I mean, they might. It really is time to replace a lot of these zombie companies. They're an absolute waste. As Mike would say, battle stations. Yes, battle stations, people. We've been ready since before, but we've been stalking the prey. We've been at the gates. We're the barbarians, and this is Rome. You understand, Josh? Right? We're both the barbarians and the Romans today. You understand me? We're fucking I'm Michelangelo and the Statue of David today. I'm about to make history. All right, so I think market open, we're gonna get a pretty sharp push down if it creates a wick, and it'll be a pretty good place to catch a re-entry. All right. So let's see. If we get an aggressive open where it just starts bleeding to the downside, then just pick up the second entry at the lows. Roy, it's dropping. What do we do? Well, I'm gonna enter one more position, y'all. You're not gonna see price moving on my screen because I just stopped sharing or paused the screen share for a second so I can enter this trade. And I'll also enter it on the simulator so you guys can see what that looks like. Oof. See, we get this wick up for this model too. All right, there we go. Oh my God. Oh, might have to adjust the stop loss. It might be coming down to the Asia of yesterday. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Let me go change my stop loss. All right, there's that wick that we're looking for. So up to TP1 would be about a 1.6 to 1 R if it makes it up there. And then to TP2 would be 2.7. Oof, aggressive market open. Oof, might be time to crack open the Celsius, people. You know they don't have Bang energies down here in this whole island. Nowhere to be found. I grabbed a Celsius, never drank a Celsius in my life. What's gonna happen when I drink the Celsius, people? Am I gonna sign up for an Orange Theory Fitness membership? Is that what's gonna happen? Am I gonna get on Amazon and start ordering what's that fucking green shit that people mix? And that matcha? What is this Celsius gonna do to me? Oh, yeah, guys, I don't think we're gonna get this first rejection. I don't think we're gonna get this Model 1. Damn. It's always the days where I go for the Model 1. This is option 2 right here. At this point, I just want this thing to retrace back up just so I can cut the trade and wait for the Model 2. That thing's trying to be my best friend. Why is it so close? Well, somebody tell NASDAQ I'm claustrophobic. Probably have to wait for 10:15 to be bullish. Brother, I'll wait however long it takes. All right. As long as the market closes above the lows, trade's valid. So as uncomfortable as it is, as much as it sucks, you gotta hold through it. The trade's still valid by definition. So I just bought more. That's my fucking guy. You understand? That's my dude. Said the old me would be right there with you, brother. I'm a changed man. Ooh. Trust the system. God damn it. Oh man. What a fucking move, man. That was a little stressful, people. Not gonna lie. It's always stress. We do this every day and it never gets easier. At least the drawdown doesn't. But I'm having fun because the simulator, I'm over here fucking throwing around, what is this, 80,000, 500 lots or whatever. So I'm going back to the other account, like, okay, whatever the drawdown I was seeing was reasonable. So I guess it is good to have that reference. Yeah, it was 10 points from SL. Brother, I was I was too close. Talking about Cuban Missile Crisis close. Talking get off my fucking border close, bro. Talking get those fucking missiles off of Cuba, man. Says now we hold till TP1. Yeah, we do. Which is another challenge because once you make it out of drawdown, there's an instinct to just want to cut it as soon as you're like 1 to 1 or as soon as you start to get back into profits. That's where it's most important to hold the line. Like you already went through the hard part, you might as well see it through. So this is the important piece here, and also just accepting that the market can do anything. Like there is no oh, we're in the clear. There is no clear until it hits TP. You understand? So keep those expectations realistic. Just being like anything can happen. It can still come down and drop. So, you know.
Roy, for this trade, because it more or less went to the 886 of the other day's low from Wednesday, do you think it's better to try and get these entries that we have higher out now in case it comes down for the retest?
Well, that's why I'm saying hold it until TP1 because the whole point is, look, here's the low of Asia, and so here's by definition, number one, you have to close above, and then ideally you got to see this candlestick close above the 88.6. All right, if we close below it, then this thing is just going to push up like pretty close to TP1 and then crash. And so until this thing gives me the answer, I'm not going to guess because I could jump out thinking it could drop and then just miss out on the trade. And I'll let the market tell me versus my sort of gut instinct. Does that make sense? Let the
Yeah,
market
for
prove
sure.
the trade right or wrong.
Yeah, because we could still flip this above the 886 here and then
100%. There's still 18 minutes in this candle, dude. That's a long time.
when you guys said Cuban Missile Crisis close, I'm not even joking. My thing was 1 pip away from futures on that trade right there.
All right, that's Russia, Ukraine, but 1 pip is a declaration of war, bro. That's official. That's a UN treaty right there. That's Article 13, people. So this will play out, Roy. Entry at 19,988. David, buenos dias. That's all I'm gonna say. Can we get some thumbs up for this trade? Ugh. Rising Channel Connect and enter on touch. Rising Channel Connect. Yo, am I dyslexic? What does that mean? Somebody said US 30 hit TP1 and 2. Oof, it did. And it hit the low from Asia here. This is what I'm hoping NASDAQ does. Just give us that one candle. That's all we need, and then we're done. Because now if US 30 drops to the next zone, you can do it again. And then if it drops all the way down to this zone, you can do it again. And over and over and over. Oh, let's go nasty NAS 100. Oh, come on, Josh. Yeah, US 30 just hit TP 3 or TP 2 and 1 and 2. Have trust and faith in the strategy is my biggest takeaway. Yep. Especially when it doesn't look like it's going to go your way. See, looking at the simulator makes the drawdown a lot more manageable on the live account, but also like it also makes the profits kind of seem a little bland, you know? I'm looking at this thing floating seven bandinos right here. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like I'm making good money, but like I should have been doing that. But that's the dilemma of a trader, man. You could always go bigger. Oh, I should have gone heavier. You could always go heavier. C4, you know we fucking do this, man. You know we do this. People drop a like. Drop a like on the stream. Because we out here winning. We giving out free trades. People just copying and pasting. What do you need? What else do you need? Oh yeah, I know what you need. To learn the strategy yourself. People, we're dropping a 50% off all general admission tickets to the FX Summit. If you guys watch these live streams, if you're watching this, congratulations for investing in yourself and being in the right place at the right time. All right. 50% off. Use promo code live stream 50. Valid until July 1st. Live stream 50. 50% off all general admission tickets to the FX Summit. Tell a friend. All right. Get your money up, not your funny up this year, people. Time to invest in yourself. Nice. Isn't that awesome? Wow. Crazy. All right, let's do over-unders. Put a 1 in the chat if you think we hit TP1 in reverse. Put a 2 in the chat if you think we reach TP2. Let's see these. Let's do some odds here. Let's do like the betting ring real quick. Put a 1 and a 2, people. Ide says 1. Josh says TP2. Said let's ride. But he went from let's close the trade to this thing's gonna keep moving forever. Josh, I love you, bro.
Hey, bro, I held Roy. I'm gonna send the screenshot in this chat right now. You're gonna piss yourself when you see how close my stop loss was.
Brother, I said I'm not gonna piss myself. I'll promise you that much. I've just about seen it all. All right, I've just about done it all. But I'll tell you this much. You went from let's close the trade to let's hold this thing past TP1. And I'm about it. I was feeling the same. I was feeling the same way. But how we feel and how we act are different. Just closed at 1.8K. Let's go, Mike. I just need one more push, bro. I need one more push and I'm gonna close this thing out. Got both US 30 and NAS running on recovery. I'd probably close that U30. That thing. Oh my God. Yo, son. Yo, son. Yo, where's NASDAQ? Yo, where's NASDAQ? Yo, son. This is a candle. Buddy, is that your PNL or are you just happy to see me? Pause. Pause. No, no Diddy. Nas going to follow most likely. Should I hope so, man? This thing is acting kind of scared. Thing's acting mad hesitant. This is going to buy more on the pullback. Oh, you mean the pullback right into our entry? This one right here? That pullback? This man Mike might quit his whole gig, bro. He might buy a company today, bro. He might fire his boss today. Who we got on here? We got Two Step, Alfonso. We got Amanda, Big Bryce. What's good, brother? We got Chris, DZ, Ide, Big Gabe is in here. Geo, James, Janae, Jensen, Josh. We got a lot of J's in here. Joshua McGinnis. We got JLP and Josh McGinnis in here. Big Mike Pineda. We got Noah, Roman. Roman, good morning, my bro. Roy. Town's still only big enough for one of us, brother. We got Big Carson's in the house and Sandra. Good morning, everybody. Josh says Cuban Missile Crisis. Buddy sent me an HEC file. Always trust from the sender. Oof. Now they're asking me some tough questions this morning here, Josh. They said, do you want to trust everything that Josh ever sends you? Fuck. I got to make this choice right now. That's crazy. Crazy.
Literally one
Bro.
pip, bro. Look at that thing.
Oh my
Josh,
God.
that's wild, bro.
son.
Man, that was stressing me out. I'm like,
Yo,
"Dog."
son, yo, son, yo, son.
I'm like, Lord,
Yo.
please. You guys see that meme where the guy's like, my heart's been broke so many times, like the trade meme, and he's like praying before his computer. I'm like, Lordy, please.
Buddy
That's
started, he
wild.
said, hello, darkness. My buddy was going through it. No, we were all going through it, bro. Trust me. I walked out of the bathroom with the soap in my eye. The tray started to hit. Jensen gave me a false flag. I said, I started firing trades. I looked at it. I said, wait, that's too soon. No, I'm joking. That first part didn't happen. The part of the soap happened. I did not fire random trades. That part didn't happen. He said, get out of here. Bro, first off, Jensen, don't give me that attitude, bro. I saw you on the 5-minute chart too, bro. I saw you on those smaller time frames. Saw you, right? Everyone's trying to be slick. Oh, everyone was being slick nowadays. I'm walking down the street. I see Jensen and Mike chilling at the spot at the 5-minute chart. Right? I see him on the 5-minute chart behind the fucking in the what's it called? In the alley next to the spot. I'm like, yo, is that Mike? Is that Jensen? Guys, yo, it's Roy. It's Roy from Chart Addicts. What's up? Right? They had that look in their eye. They gave me that growl. They said, get away from me. I said, guys, it's me. Right? I look over. You know what I'm saying? Bryce is sitting right next to him on the 1-minute chart. I said, no.
Hold on, don't drag me into this shit. Hold on. I'm just catching strays over here. hanging
Listen,
out.
1 minute Mike is 1 minute Mike. I'm staying 15 or above. All right, get it straight. I'm not knocking
1
Mike
minute
though. He's a
Mike.
sniper.
Yo, shit. If it works, it works, bro. But everyone's got their own style. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, and I'm fucking Bryce. I don't know, man. You caught the collateral damage. It had to happen, but you were there, right? You
That's
fucking
fine.
Mike got you in on the fifth. No, Jensen got you in on the 15-minute, and then Mike was like, "Bro, you already do the 15, man. You might as well just do the 5, right? You already do the 15." And you were like, "Fuck, I'm
This
not
is
good with
junkie
peer
talk
pressure."
over here, bro.
You took the bait. Man, I used to be on the 1-minute, dude. I'm telling you guys, I'm speaking from experience here, bro. I used to be on the 1-minute. Like, it was bad, man. It was a bad time in my life. I had to get my life together. You guys think I'm joking too? Anybody here who's been like unhealthily obsessed with smaller time frame trading and just lost a lot of money and just wasted hours of the day on the smaller time frames, you guys know that's just about as destructive as any drug. Right? Now, all jokes aside, this is real shit. That's how I'm recovering. Originally, the name for Chart Addicts was Chart Addicts Anonymous because we're supposed to be a self-help group for everybody who's a fucking fiend. All right? And then we just changed the name to Chart Addicts, because you gotta attract your audience, It's a bunch of people addicted to the 1-minute charts that come here. Let me show you guys the way, because this definitely ain't it. Do yourself a favor and invest in yourself. Join the masterclass. That's the best decision any of you guys would make easily. Will likes this joke. Chris is geeking. Said, not the growl. Bro, the 1-minute chart, Sandro? Come on, son. You know how they get with that look in their eyes that don't talk to me. I said, my bad. No, it's me. It's Roy. It's me, Roy. Cancel and exit. $372 of open profit. Sheesh. You won't close it? Or did you already close it? Is that what that means? You closed the ad? Are these still open, Gabe?
Yeah. Open profit is because I'm still in the trade, and realized profit is because I got out.
Okay. No, I was trying to see if you had sent that and then you closed, or if you sent that before you closed. So you're still running those?
NAS, but US30, I closed that, man. Yeah, at the 618, 1-to-1. If I
Bro,
would
US30
yeah.
probably closed you, bro. Look at this shit, bro. God.
Well, that as well.
Yo, anyone in the masterclass or any of the VIP members, that you are never gonna see another trade this clean. We're talking the low of Asia here. We're talking, oh my, oh me, oh my. Come on now.
And
Model
the
one.
stop loss. Sorry, my bad.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No, I was gonna say the stop loss was super narrow. It was super slow. So
Mhm.
I was like, okay, it was like 40 points. So I was like, okay, let me go to the original size Dow and place one contract because I wanted size for this trade, right? But because I put only one contract, I couldn't close partials. So I needed to close the whole
Mm,
thing.
there you go. Dude, the two contracts is the name of the game. I learned this with CFDs at the beginning. When I was using a small account, I never did 0.01s. I always did 0.02. And so I would never trade if I didn't have enough money in my account to do a 0.02 on the indices because that partials is so crucial, bro. And letting the runner ride and really taking advantage of that 4-1, 5-1 R, it really makes up for losses. That's kind of like the slept on thing. Slept on gem there. So I'm thinking a 50% retest of this candle, like back down to 19,980 and then a re-entry. I mean, shit, it might just build from here. Get back up on the 30-minute, trying to set a good example here. I was just on the 5-minute, but I just saw the boys. I just came to say hi. You know when you're visiting jail in Monopoly, but you're not actually in? That's how I was. I just came down to the 5-minute just to make a little quick pit stop. I was not in the trenches. All right. I was not affiliated. I just came to visit the block. All right. I'm on the 30-minute. It's still holding gold. Yeah. Hope, mate. I said, bro, that US 30 trade was beautiful. Yeah, it was. Oh, might have to get off here soon. I gotta handle a few things with the Airbnb situation. I'm just waiting for that message from Mike to say he entered again. Make sure the boys had some commissary money, bro. I was calling in. Everybody got commissary. I'm fucking Suge Knight in that bitch now. I walked in there. I got fucking everybody, bro. Sweet U30 just got 120 points out. Big Deezy with the win early. Not even 30 minutes post market open. That trade is already done. Talk about 30-minute money. Ugh. Does the strategy work on all different instruments? Yeah. I hope it does. The answer is yes. Is US 30 going to fall now? Who gives a fuck? You either caught the buys or you didn't. Because if it's going to fall, I mean, you don't know what the market's going to do next. That's the whole point of this trading game. Our job is not to predict what's going to happen next. Our job is to enter at areas of discounts in a bullish trending market, which we did. Baby Pips traders guessing the top. Man, pray for them, man. I'm not here trying to insult the people that show up to the right place. You feel me? At the right time. They at least made it here, Mike. You and I were once both the Baby Pips trader. I mean, dude, shit, y'all saw me 2 weeks ago. I was being mad predictable, bro. 2 trades in a row, I was entering early. I was a Baby Pips trader. I was being a clown. Right? So we all made it out the trenches, man. So let me humble myself, brother. It's either we do it, we humble each other, or the market's gonna do it. All right. I'd rather y'all humble me. I'd rather y'all keep me in check. I'd rather keep y'all in check rather than the market do it to us. All right. Well, that's the re-entry right there. Maybe one more grab through. Big Jamil, 1% for the day. Good stuff. Gold to 23.50, please. Brother, begging is not a strategy. You hear me? Neither is hope. Oh my. But you know what is a strategy? The super secret magnet indicator. Can't beat it, can't fight it, might as well join it. You understand? Not for sale. Hashtag tell a friend, but don't tell a friend because they can't buy it either. Ugh. Look at this. Ugh. Super secret magnet indicator, don't lie. 23.60 coming up. And then, of course, we got this next zone, 24.50. Can't beat it, can't fight it. You might as well. You might as well. It says Anonymous is hard too. Chart Addicts Anonymous is hard too. Yeah, but CAA doesn't really have a ring. Like CA had a ring to it. Chart Addicts had a ring to it. Chart Addicts Anonymous. Like it was a goofy name, but we're trying to be low key. We're trying to be anonymous and shit. Really, because I worked at a bank and like I really couldn't be out there showing my face and whatnot. Oof. So gold pumped and US 30 pumped. If NASDAQ drops, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, people. Like, oh, Roy's probably enjoying himself out there in Puerto Rico getting it done. Nope, just tears. Just tears. That's it. So nobody who's watching this live stream is in Puerto Rico. I'm going for all-time high on gold. I believe it. But gold, markets don't move in one direction. All right, we got 20 seconds left in this candle. Ooh. Well, I'm telling you, that last 5 seconds. So we closed above the Asia lows, but below the 886. So I still want to see this TP1, but it could flip after. Okay. Good stuff. Can somebody tell me how many likes do we have on YouTube? I can't really see the stream. You guys ever been there? No, no, no. All right, so we'll stay on for another 15 minutes. See this thing play out. And then I really got to hop off. Get to this work.
Awesome stuff today, Roy. Thank you.
What'd you say?
Awesome stuff. Well, every day, but today was great. Thank you.
My guy, you already know. And I just got back the first. Ooh. Big email from Festival City. Shout out to Festival City Arena, man. Shout out to Dubai. Shout out to the government of Dubai. Shout out to the entire, just everything in Dubai, man. I love these people so much. At 39. What do you mean by 39? Is that code, Mike? Is that code for you just lobbed 20 entries? 39 lots? Is that what you're telling me? You just entered 39 more lots. Oh, 39 likes. Oh. I have to pull out the Rosetta Stone, bro. I was like, what are you talking about? With you saying there's 20 seconds left, maybe realize you are 30-second lagging on the stream. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of a lag. A little bit of a lag. And I don't know if I can change that. The f- Message delay, live reactions, live chat, live replay. Focus slow mode. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the stream latency. How the fuck do I fix this? Oh, okay. Well, that's something I'm gonna take care of later. It seems like the internet quality is just not high enough for it. Man, US 30 pumped straight to the moon. Gold reaching for the stars. NASDAQ struggling to move an inch. You fucking give an inch, they take a mile. What? So Nas cooking? It's looking really good. I guess I'm just getting impatient. Let me go do some push-ups or something. It's just it's all relative, right? You see US 30 move in 15 seconds and you're like, well, why is NASDAQ? We're still halfway. I'm gonna crank open the Celsius, people. Let's get this day started. Let's see what these people talking about with this Celsius shit. If I sign up for a fucking Planet Fitness after this, all right, I'm coming for y'all. Whoever recommended this fucking Celsius to me. If I sign up for an Orange Theory fitness membership after this, it's your neck. All right. I don't know what's gonna happen when I put the Celsius in my system, but I feel like I'm gonna be seen walking around Puerto Rico with a yoga mat and a small dog. Okay. So just go ahead and pray for me. All right, let's see how this goes. But you know, if you see the yoga mat and the small dog, right? The Harris Teeter on the corner, you know you're in a good spot, right? You're drinking a Celsius, right? At least you know they're not cranking open a Bang Energy. All right, at least I know that much. Oh my, the disrespect. Dude, this thing might just clear the liquidity and come back up, like just clear stops and come back up. There ain't no way. All right, y'all. VIP tickets and elite tickets are discounted until July 1st. You guys have 10 days to grab those tickets before they go to full price for the FX Summit conference, #1 conference in the world for traders and investors. Obviously, we have the largest companies in the world: Binance, Kraken, KuCoin, Crypto.com, Oanda, TradingView, Dr. Olson, just an absolutely killer crowd. Peter Tuchman, the Einstein of Wall Street, kind of open up the conference for us. We have David Green, market makers. We have Bob Elliott, hedge fund. Everybody coming to speak. It's going to be an absolute banger of a show. It's going to be one of the best networking and education opportunities for traders available anywhere. And so, highly recommend you guys meet us out there. You're going to have tons of privileges being a Chart Addicts member or just being affiliated with us. So definitely make it out there. It'll be a great way for you to explore Dubai or see Dubai for the first time under the umbrella of a great event like this. So make sure to check out that link in the description, grab your tickets, and of course, use promo code LIVESTREAM50 for 50% off general admission tickets. All right. Oof. All right, stop loss hit. There's a very good chance this thing just clears the stops and then goes up for that TP1. We have this higher time frame trade idea all the way down here. All right, so if it continues to crash, we have this trade idea down here at 895. But honestly, I think this thing is just clearing the stop losses before it wicks up. Very tempted to enter another position if I see this rejection. So if it comes down and hits the second zone and then wicks back up, I'm going to enter another trade. Last trade of the day. Make my money back. This thing is fully clearing liquidity. That's what I'm thinking. Higher time frame. I think it's going for gold. It might even, might even break these lows. First rejection was solid. Just passed my 50K with Apex. Let's go. He says, I drink bangs and kombucha. Man, look, man. Yo, congrats on passing the 50K with Apex. Let's go. If you could bring Hasna Taleb, she won She Wolf Nasdaq. She won She Wolf Nasdaq. I don't know what that means, but crazy enough, literally just invited her 2 days ago to host a few of the panels. That's actually crazy. US 30 is very likely to come back down to the lows for one more test. So you can just set alerts down here and enter again if it makes it down here. Bro, what the fuck just happened? People, look around for me. Is there any news? Is there anything I'm missing? UK monetary policy statement. Orange truck, unemployment insurance. Oof. Yeah, clear sell pattern here. We were high, but I mean, really, I think going for that TP1 was a little bit audacious. I think this was the big lesson for me today was overstaying your welcome because I was in profits. I was deep in profits. Should have just closed out the full trade, but it's all right. It's all good. So we're gonna have either, and I don't even think we're gonna see a rejection at this zone either. Very good chance that we come in for a deep retracement here. All right, but 19,900, let's go ahead and set an alert here. Okay, set your alerts. Make sure and set an alert below the zone too. So basically, I'm going to trap price in between my alerts. If it just recovers and closes back above, I'll know. If it comes down to my entry, then I'll be made aware so I can enter. And then if it comes and clears these lows, you know, they'll let me know. I trailed stops on my first trade levels, but I entered again on the Wednesday low and got rinsed. Did you risk more on the second trade than you had made on the first trade? We just hit the 886 of this low. All right, alerts are set. Testers in. Second entry, 19,900. And then last line of defense is 19,870. So about a 40-point stop there. Made nothing on the first trade, just had stops at BE. Unfortunate. It's all good, brother. Make sure you take some time and figure out, okay, how could I have made money from this regardless of what happened? And sort of just look for reference at everybody else who was making money. Did they walk away on time? They bag the win and just walk away? That I think is the main sort of key point here. Right into the alert. So, but I was hoping for that TP1. You're a professional, brother. All right, you fall. The sooner you get back up, the sooner you're going to build that confidence, the sooner you're going to build your tolerance, the sooner you're going to build that aptitude. So reset your mind. You took a fall, but don't sit here and dwell on the fall. All right. It's like a quarterback. You threw a pick. The sooner you get back out there, get your head in the game, you'll score that touchdown. That makes it all okay. Because my daily goal is 1K, so I closed 1.8. I mean, there you go, bro. And that's the important thing, is you have a daily target. Because if you don't have a daily target, you just don't know when to walk away. All right. I'm going to send these trade ideas out in the chats. Keep you guys posted on these and how they go. But I do have to hop off. Happy and safe trading, everybody. Check out the links in the description. Make sure to grab your tickets before it's too late. You got 10 days left. Don't wait until it's too late. All right. Happy and safe trading. Catch you guys tomorrow bright and early. And if you guys are in the NASDAQ masterclass, bring your questions to tonight's session so we can go through the Q&A. All right. Take it easy. Peace. All right, y'all. If you took a loss